Okay, so hello everyone. Myself Gaurangi Kushma and I am an intern at Lexis and Company. So today in this video, I'll be talking about the some of the agri law protest, like which is the Black Day for farmers, which is considered as the Black Day for farmers. So let's look into it. So, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the protesting farmers raising black flags and shouting slogans of "We will fight back" and "We will win" carried out marches in several cities and villages in Punjab and Haryana and at Delhi's border too. So, farmers are observing a black day on Wednesday to mark 6 months of their protest against the centre's three farm laws in response to the Samyukt Kisan Morcha's SKM call for a nationwide strike. Despite the COVID 19 pandemic, the protesting farmers are raising black flags and carried out marches in several cities of Punjab and Haryana. And they also burnt effigies of national leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during their protest. The Samyukta Kisan Morcha, a union of 40 farmers outfit, had appealed to all to put up black flags on their houses and vehicles during the protest. If the government want them to end their protest, then it should listen. Then government should listen to them and take back the Decronian laws, because we are not going anywhere unless our demands are not fulfilled and demands are not met. A farmer leader today told a news agency that in tune with the same, the farmers at Delhi's Ghazipur and Singhu borders converted tents into permanent structure, built long stretches of bamboo huts under flyovers, and stocked up essential commodities to ensure that they do not face any hindrance during the protest. Similar way was the scene in several villages of Punjab and Haryana, where the farmers were seen wearing black turbans as they continued the protest, demanding that the three laws be repealed by the centre. Bharatiya Kisan Union BKU leader Rakesh Tikait had, however, on Tuesday downplayed the concerns regarding the large gathering in the national capital in view of the surge of the COVID-19 cases. We will put up black flags. There will be no crowding or public meeting. Nobody is marching to Delhi. The people will put up the flags wherever they are. It's been 6 months now. The government hasn't taken back the black laws, eh, and quoted Ticket as saying. Several opposition parties, including the Congress, Bahujan Samaj Party, Aam Aadmi Party, Shiv Sena, TMC, DMK, JAM, JKPA, RJD, CPI, CPI-M, and Samajwadi Party have extended the support to the farmers. Thousands of farmers, mostly from Punjab, Haryana, and Western Uttar Pradesh, have been campaigning at three Delhi border points since November last year, demanding the three farm laws: Farmers Produce Trade Commerce Act 2020, Farmers Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act 2020, and Essential Commodities Act 2020, passed last year by the centre, be repealed. So far, 11 rounds of the talks between 40 farm leaders and the government have failed to break the deadlock over the three laws. The last round was on January 22. There had been no talks between the two sides since January 26, when the farmers' tractor rally in the national capital turned violent. In Ghazipur, just as hundreds of farmers were about to burn Prime Minister Narendra Modi's effigy, and the police uniformed and in plain clothes stepped in their rush to put an end to the matter, the officers ended up ripping the hands and feet of the Modi dolls. The police was misbehaving under order. They obstruct our rights to protest. Never before have been seen police attacking a dead effigy. The farmer said that they will complain against them. Farmer leaders Rakesh Tiket said, luckily the farmer seized the effigy soon after, took it into another spot and set it on fire. A circle of farmers formed, pushing the policemen out while the effigy was burning. And for those who was watching them, the Black Day had begun. Across the world, the moon darkened. Farmers observed a Black Day on May 26, to mark 6 months of the historical protest against the Modi's government controversial agricultural law. The police action in Ghazipur backfired and ended up electrifying the gathering, which quickly swelled to a few hundred. While much of the mainstream media coverage surrounding the Black Day event centered around whether the gathering was breaking COVID-19 social distancing protocols, and extremely valid concern, why do farm leaders have remained fast in their protest despite the obvious risk posed the pandemic. Also, recently the government did a flip flop on the fertilizer subsidy, hoping to garner farmer support. Virendra pointed out Modi is a master economist. First, DAP bag prices increased. Naturally, farmers protested. Posted bag size was reduced by 5 kg, and the farmers are still paying rupees 1200. Many other farmers on the right and the left suffered this angst. Jasbir Singh Malik, a 56-year-old farmer from Muzaffarnagar, recently got rupees 1600 for his wheat. He narrated his story. UP government is not procuring our wheat. There is a 4-month waiting, they say. Jasbir was among many who feel cheated by politicians' procurement and since promises. Since the Modi government are inputs, fertilizer, seeds, diesel, electricity, etc., but the market price keeping falling. We have no margins left. Each family with a Kisan credit card has a minimum of rupees 2 to 3 lakh debt. They are refinancing current loans by taking more loans. COVID-19 has exacerbated the agrarian crisis. That's why the farmers are hoisting black flags, he said. To unravel the puzzle, the farmers need a long term view. It's about the Swaraj Chaudhary, a 75-year-old farmer from Bagpat, held out. Said that in my entire life, farming has been never so bad. If our children don't get jobs, we have nothing. Modi needs to take the laws back, or else rural India will suffer immensely. Only Adani and Ambani will control everything. Rest of us put under a company Raj. Ashk Muhammad, the white bearded farmer from Muzaffarnagar, agreed Modi has caught us. Before the coronavirus did, we will die of debt and destitution. Before the disease comes to us, there's nothing left for us. Our children have no option but to leave farming. Plus, there are no jobs too. Where do we go? He said. Despite the trouble, the heavy deployment of police black flags hurled all day, the evening brought more people to the camps and celebration continued. BKU's UP State President Rajbir Singh explained this is a farmers' revolution dedicated to bring a radical paradigm shift. Unlike other revolutions in India, we are not for regime change, we are apolitical. We want fair prices for our farmers and rooting out of exploitative system. They have kept our farmers in misery. So by this, I hope I have explained it well. Thank you so much and stay safe, stay healthy.